Hey Tubies, welcome back.
Hi.
So today I have Lauren here. Normally it's me giving some updates, but we decided to take a little break and I'm going to have Lauren answer some questions. So as we all know, we are currently experiencing a pandemic across the world. In the beginning of this pandemic, school was cut short. It was just really crazy. The whole world practically went into a shutdown. And now, what was it, March, April, May, June, going into about 4 months of this pandemic. The world seems to be opening up a little bit more. We are still socially distancing. Some people are even still quarantining, but the world seems to be getting back to a new normal. So Lauren and I have never actually sat down and had a heart-to-heart conversation in regards to this pandemic.
I don't know any questions that she's gonna ask me. She wrote them down.
Right. So none of the questions that I'm about to ask, she knows. I didn't ask these to her before. As I said, when it happened, we all kind of just moved with the flow and just went with whatever. School stopped in about March. Normally for us here in Georgia, school ends in the ending of May. So Lauren has had quite an extensive break. But I will say, so will I, because I do work in the school system in the district that we live in. But anyway, so we are going to get into these questions. I have about 6 questions for her. Yes, dear.
But one thing I would like to say is that I got to celebrate my birthday because my birthday is on March the 3rd. And I'm like really sorry for the people who didn't get to celebrate their birthday because of quarantine. So I wish you a happy belated birthday or a happy birthday, and or happy early birthday. And yeah.
Well, that was sweet. Lauren's pretty sensitive to other people's feelings and needs. So that was a nice little interjection there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with these questions. I do have notes, or I should say I wrote the questions down. So excuse me if you see me look down or look away. I'm just looking at these questions. So number 1, how have you been feeling during this quarantine? Like overall since it started, how would you say you've been feeling?
I've been feeling like sad. What? Happy? I'm sorry.
Would you say maybe mixed feelings?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad about the whole
Sometimes
thing.
I'm stressed.
Sometimes you feel stressed.
Like when I was in school, because I graduated, but when I was in school, like it was really stressful. Even when we weren't at school, it was really stressful because you had to do the assignments that day, or
so you mean doing online schooling has been stressful for you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So you feel stressed. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're sad. You have basically mixed emotions throughout this whole thing.
I'm happy because I get to spend time with my family.
But you're sad because of the reason.
Yeah.
And then school can be stressful. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up, are you happy that school ended so early?
No.
You're not?
No.
Why aren't you happy?
Like I wanted to spend the year with my friends and like actually like do a mini graduation because in my school we like do a graduation for 5th grade because they do their last walk through the hall and like they get to give us high fives.
Oh, so you wanted to high five the 5th graders?
Yeah, I wanted to say goodbye to some of my friends
that are 5th graders.
Yeah.
Oh, you have 5th grade friends?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They come over.
Okay. Excuse me, I ain't know that. So she wanted to high five her 5th grade friends. All right. So, next question. What's been the hardest thing to deal with during this whole pandemic, would you say?
Not seeing my friends and not like going out how you used to because it was like maybe spring and summer. It was spring was blasting off and we didn't get to go to the pool. We didn't get to get ice cream sundaes or any spring activities that I wanted to do.
Okay. I understand that. So, to summarize that question, you'd say some of the hardest things. You wouldn't say there's one hardest thing. There was a few hard things to deal with. Starting off with not spending time with your friends, and then not getting to do some of the spring activities that you would normally do, like going to the pool and getting ice cream and stuff like that. Okay. Next up, do you want to go back to school? Like, are you ready to go back to school, like in an actual school building?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you ready to go back since you are ready to go back? What makes you feel like you're ready to go back? Is it just your friends, or do you feel safe again, or
I think I feel safe again because it's been a long time and I think they got enough cleaning in the school. So I think we're like gonna be safe, and yeah, I'm gonna hope we're gonna be safe, but I think we are.
Okay. Next question is, how do you think school will be when you return for the next school year?
I think we have to be cautious. We probably won't have to give hugs or high fives in a long time, like unless we wear like gloves or something, and then we can do that. I think the playground is probably gonna be off limits, and um, we're gonna be like
6 feet apart.
yeah, and sectioned in when we eat lunch and stuff, and lines. Like it's just gonna be completely different.
Okay. Okay. I mean, this is your thoughts, so I respect that. And then the last question that I have for you, which is kind of a general question as far as returning into a school building, are you scared?
I'm not scared because I don't think anything's gonna happen. I think the school is like their kids, so we need to take like safe precautions, and we need to like just be careful with them, and because it's just getting like a pandemic, and we're opening school back up, and we just need to be safe. So we're just gonna yeah. So I don't feel
So,
scared.
to all the mommies and daddies and grandmas and grandpas and anyone out there who have kids, or maybe even to the kids who will be going into a school building next school year, is there anything that you would like to say to them? Look into the camera and tell them.
I want to say, don't be afraid, and like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, just don't be afraid. Don't think that something bad's gonna happen because I'm pretty sure that Heavenly Father's gonna protect you. The school's gonna protect you. Just everyone, you're gonna have precautions, and just don't be worried.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Anything else you'd like to say? That was kind of some advice from a 9-year-old. All right. I respect it. But anything else you'd like to say before we end this video?
Um, Please subscribe, comment below if you have like any advice or questions or anything like that, and please hit that like button.
Thank you, Lauren. It was pretty cool. We got to do this again as it's been recommended. So, thank you guys for tuning in to this video and listening to Questions with Lauren. We shall see you guys next time. Mwah.
Mwah. Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye.
I have no idea what's funny.
I don't know either.
Lauren, we're about to start. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna do that again. You gonna talk?
Yes.
Let's try that again. Hey everybody, how are you doing?